Hello everyone, this is our second session for SQL account. As you remember in the first session, we learned how to download the software and how to change it to professional mode. In this session, we have to follow we have to learn new things. We have to learn how to create a new data directory. We have to learn how to set the company name and accounting year. And we need to start for the GST. And some of you now will say that we have an SST now, not the GST. It's okay. Let's proceed with this workbook. We have another also example. We can work it with the SST. So how you can create a new database? When you open the SQL account, you will see this window showing up for you. You can press on this button. If you can see here, there is a button, has 3 dots. If you want to create a new database, you have to press on this button. When you press on this button, you will get a new window, and actually here should be showing the database which you already have in your computer. I think most of you will not have this type of data. Maybe you will have only one. It's okay. To create a new data set, you have to press here, create a new database. When you press and you create a new database, you need to fill the information which is written for you in the workbook. This is the workbook which I already shared with every one of you. And here are the steps which we have to follow. So the first task, we need to create a new database in SQL account. The database name, actually here the database name is 0001, but I already have this name, so I will just keep it as it's here. I will not modify. It's better you don't modify the database because software itself can know what is the previous data one, so he will put a new one. The company name, as is written in our workbook, the company name is Wahaha SDN PhD. So we write it here. And actually, here the year remark, here we have the remark. In the workbook, we have current year, but let's use 2017. 2017. Then the password, you can change the password or keep it as it is. It's not a big issue. Okay, so then we press okay. Let's say if you want to change the password, just to make sure that the password is as we always use, it's capital A DMIN. Again, we confirm it, capital A DMIN. Okay, then we press okay. Now the software is creating the database. So like this, we are done with the first step, which is creating the database. The software itself will create all the main accounts and the account tree. So this is our new database. We go again to our workbook. Our second task is do the setting for the financial period and system conversion date. So after we create our database, we will see the database is here as we name it. Double click on it. You will see the window. So let's see that now you want to open this database and was another database open before. So as usual, you just open this, you just double click on the software, you go on this button, choose what database you want to use. So let's use this database, double click, password as we set it, capital A, DMIN, remember password, then log on. As I remind you before, and as I told you, we have anytime we open new database, we have to go to File, Customize SQL Account Module. We have to change the module to Professional. Again, any new database we open, we have to change the module to Professional. We go File, Customize SQL Account Module, then we press on Professional, then OK. And to work well, to be applied, we have to exit and sign in again. So we go to File, Log On. Again, we sign in, we type the password, capital A, DMIN, remember password, then log on. So second task as written in our workbook is please do the setting for financial period and system conversion date. how we can do that? We need to go to our menu, we go to tools, then we go to options. So to set the accounting year and the conversion period, we have to go to the menus, we go tools, we go options. Okay? So I will repeat again, to set the accounting year and the conversion period, from the menus, we go tools, we go options. A new window will open here. From options, we choose general ledger. Okay? From options, we choose general ledger. So our financial start period, as we put our period here, is 2017. So we put 01/01 2017. Our conversion date in our example is also 01/01 2017. Here you will ask me what is the difference between financial start period and system convention period or date. The difference is, let's say now we are in year 2017, our financial period is 2017 now, so we put the start of our period is 1st of January 2017. But let's say we decided to use SQL account in July 2017, not from the beginning of the year, then we should set like 1st of July 2017 for our conversion date. So in some cases, in case you didn't start to use the SQL account from the beginning of your financial period, so you have to type different date here. So here is the start of the financial period, which is most of the common is beginning of the year, 1st of January of the year. And here is the starting or the system conversion date, where when you converted to the using SQL. So you said in our example here, they mentioned that financial period and system conversion date. Let's use 2017. So 1st January 2017 and 1st January 2017, then we press OK. So I will remind you again how we can do the how we can set our accounting year. From the menus, we go tools, we go options. We have two options. We have many tabs here. We go to the general ledger. We have the financial start period is 1st of January 2017 as our example. Then we have the system conversion date, when we decided to use the SQL. Is it from the beginning of the year, mid of the year, June, July, whatever? Then you set, then you press OK. So our second, or let's say our third task is we start Malaysia GST features in SQL. We need to tell to SQL that we are living in Malaysia and we are using the GST. So here in the how we can inform that to the software, from the menus here you can find here we have SST GST. When you press, you can because in our example we are talking about the GST, so when you press you can set start GST now. We press here. So I remind you, I will repeat again. In our task number 3, start Malaysia GST feature in SQL. GST effective date 1st of April 2015, and this is the GST registration number of the company. Why we need to add this number? Because the SQL also can help us to print our invoices, our quotation and everything, so it can put our GST number, which is based on the rules and regulation. It should be showing in all our documents. Okay? So how we can set, we tell the software that we are living in Malaysia and using GST. From the menus here, we go SST, GST, we press, start GST now, you press, then you need to choose a country. There is 3 choices, as our example is Malaysia. So we press Malaysia, we press next, we choose Malaysia. Then we said that we acknowledge that I have chosen the right country, Malaysia, because after you set these options, you cannot change it later. So be careful when you are setting those options. So this is also the flag of Malaysia. All of us, we know it. Then we acknowledge that we choose the right country and understand that changes is permanent and not reversible after a successful save. So next, we have to choose the effective date. As our example, the effective date is 1st of April 2015. Then next, the GST registration number. Also in our example, we can put it 002478965211. Then next. We don't need to modify anything here. It will create the needed accounts in the account tree. We press finish. So you must relog on for these changes to take effect. Most of these important changes, like when we change the module of the software, when we assign the GST, we need to log on. How we log on? When you just okay, it will log on itself. Then again, we have to sign in to the software. So here we did 3 main tasks. We create a new database. We we create a new database. We change the module to professional. Then the second task we did, we set our financial period and system conversion date. And our third task we did here is we set the GST and the country and the GST. The task number 4 is set up the company profile with address, attention, email, and report header. This task, we will take it in the later video and video number 3. See you all. Bye-bye. Take care.